Hey guys, it's AFS Alarm 777 of the Gamer Lucha to bring to you another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. So I have a bit of a story to tell. I went into this gym, did like the first 2 trainers, and then I ran around Celadon and did a whole lot of nothing. That was the last episode. You may or may not have seen that because I may have chosen to get rid of that video. I really did nothing. It was just a whole bunch of repetitive fights in the gym. So I cleared out the entirety of the gym off screen. Again, I'm saying this on repeat if I did upload the video. If I don't upload the video, because it was a whole lot of nothing, this is all news to you. I cleared out the gym except for the gym leader. There was one new Pokemon, but we'll be seeing plenty of him later. So don't worry about it. This is a grass-type gym. You got this pervert here. And this gym, it's great. It's full of women. So there's no boys allowed. So how about we just charge right in? So the whole puzzle of this gym is that there's trees to cut, and then there's a bajillion trainers. I fought all of them. Okay, so you cut down the tree, and then, boom, you're there. Doesn't matter which way you take, you'll at least have to fight. Let's see, you could go behind both of those trainers. So at most, you have to fight 2 trainers here. So, this is a grass-type gym, as you can tell. I will say that the Pokemon I encountered is Grass Psychic, so if you're coming here with anticipation of only Grass and Poison, then you're going to want to have an answer to the Grass Psychic type, which I'll get into him later, once we actually see him again. So I did most of this gym with Ari here, and you'll notice she's level 28. What did I mention about 28 again? Well, that means I can use my rare candy, and once I do that, she gains a level, and she gets Flamethrower. Flamethrower is one of the most powerful fire-type moves in the game. Not the most, but one of. I believe in this generation, it's the 2nd most powerful. So to get this at level 29 is really good. So I'm going to put it in place of Roar, because I never use Roar. Now, I want to mention something. I mentioned the move Safeguard. You can teach that to Vulpix. If you get a Vulpix and you get your hands on Safeguard and teach it to Vulpix, you should be able to waltz through this gym, because they will try to paralyze you, poison you, put you to sleep. They will do everything in the book, but they can't do it to you because you have the Safeguard. So I want to point something out. If I use a summary with Vulpix, you'll notice I got a whole bunch of moves I said I really liked. I'm not interested in learning any new moves. This is going to be Vulpix's final move set. Well, why is that important? Why am I telling you that now? Well, you see, Vulpix is a stone evolution, meaning that if I go in my bag, grab this Firestone, and throw it at Ari here, we get a Ninetales! Okay. So now that we have Ninetales, we should be able to challenge the gym leader and take her down with ease. So, the reason I mentioned the moveset is because if you evolve a Pokemon by stone, they will not learn any new moves. They are done learning moves. So you want to make sure your Pokemon has all the moves you want it to know before you evolve it. So now that I have it with all the moves I want, and it's evolved, let's take on the gym leader. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erika, and I'm the leader of the Celadon Gym. I am the student of the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are solely of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Or you will, because I have 2 big counters to your Pokemon. Alright, so we got leader Erika here. She starts with a Victory Bell. Victory Bell is, I'm pretty sure, a jack of all trades except speed. So you gotta watch out for this thing. So we're gonna use a Confuse Ray on it. Won't have to worry about all that many hits unless it just snaps out of confusion with no problem. Okay, so we got the Stun Spore. That's unfortunate, but we'll be fine. So let's go for the new Flamethrower. Alright, sweet. It hurt itself in confusion, so that's a little bit more damage that our Flamethrower doesn't have to work with. Alright, sweet. After the confusion, it's a one-shot. Alright, what's next? Tangela. This is what I wanted to have a fully evolved Vulpix for. Tangela is a pure grass type. You're not going to find this for a very long time. It specializes in the exact same thing that most grass types do, using a Stun Spore or a Sleep Spore or any of that, and then just lashing out with you with powerful grass attacks. So I'm going to confuse it like I like to do with everything. Tangela can also use Ingrain, like that right there. So it's going to try to stall you out. Tangela is actually good with defense more than offense. So it's going to stall you out with a Poison, Sleep, or Stun. And then it's just going to lash out with everything it's got. Alright, so Erika had a full heal there. I don't know why she wasted it on Tangela when she could have used it on Victory Bell. I feel like Victory Bell is the stronger Pokemon of the two, honestly. Alright, so here's the Constrict. Wow, paralyzed 3 times in a row. I think that was 3 times, or I just can't count. Alright, here's the Giga Drain. Giga Drain is actually a powerful move, and if I didn't resist it, that would have done quite a bit of damage. But our Flamethrower should nearly take it out. In fact, it does take it out. I told you Vulpix was going to be a good Pokemon, or rather Ninetales now. You just gotta wait. Alright, Vileplume. Vileplume is Grass Poison type, and since Ari has taken a bit of damage, as well as being paralyzed, I want to send out Hypno. We're going to take advantage of that Grass Poison type. So I believe I've explained Vileplume before. The Vileplume is a powerful version of Oddish. Has decent defenses in comparison to its counterpart, Blossom. But still, it has good attack at the same time. So it's kind of a good balance, actually. And again, it's going to do the exact same thing that grass types like to do. It's going to paralyze you, or poison, or sleep, and it's just going to stall you out. However, if we can just get past this... Okay, maybe we won't. I just wanted to get past the paralyze, but I'm not having any luck with paralysis in this fight. As you can see, it was 3 times in a row on my Ninetales, I think. I wasn't sure, I didn't count it. And it's been 2 times so far. 3 times in a row on Hypno as well, and she's just slowly gaining her health back. The bright side is, I believe, Giga Drain only has 5 uses. 4 times in a row on Hypno. So this will be the 5th time. Or what? I just confused myself. Anyway, how funny! I'm using confusion and I confused myself. Alright, so we took it down pretty far. 1 more confusion if I don't get paralyzed, which paralyzed seems to be a 90% chance of hitting right now because it's just so mean. Alright. Hypno near death, but that's it for Erika. She is done. Oh, I can see defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer on you the Rainbow Badge and $2,900. These people are just giving out so much money. Alright, so now we can control up to level 50 Pokemon, and we get the badge and the TM, and we can use Strength outside of battle. So we got Giga Drain. Giga Drain is a very powerful Grass-type move, and guess who I want to teach that? We want to go in here, get Giga Drain, 60 power, only 5 uses, however, it also heals. So this is the strongest healing move in the game, of the 3 Grass-type moves. There's Absorb, there's Mega Drain, and then there's Giga Drain. Giga Drain is the strongest of all 3 of those moves. So I'm going to replace Vine Whip with that. Because Vine Whip doesn't have a whole lot of uses in the first place, so it's not like going down to 5 is much of a problem. And I don't even use Hoopla a whole lot. And even if I do, I got Acid and Secret Power to rely on. Okay, so let's leave. So now that we're done with Celadon, we should be able to head out of here. Not too many episodes if I ended up cutting out that one episode. I may not, because I believe I got an important HM in that episode. I don't remember. Even though I just recorded it, I don't remember what I did in that episode. If I got the HM Fly in the last episode, then yes, I'll keep it in. But it was just a whole lot of nothing, so I don't know if I will. So let's heal up, and then we're going to move on to the next town. What next town am I talking about? Well, it's actually a town we visited before, but now we can get further in. So we got the item, the Sylph Scope. That's going to help us progress further. I'm getting a phone call from someone I don't even know. Gonna ignore that. Usually I answer those. I know it's kind of dumb to answer calls from people you don't know, but I usually do. And if it's just like something stupid that has nothing to deal with me, it's just some idiot got my phone number and they're calling me. I don't know, like try to threaten me, like, oh, you owe us money, or something dumb like that, where I don't actually have a problem with them. They're just trying to get money out of me. I usually don't have a problem, because if they have my phone number, they can't do anything, right? I don't think they can. If they're like super hackers, then maybe they could. But just with my phone number, there's not a whole lot of information they can squeeze out of me, especially if the only thing I say is hello. Alright, so now we're back in Lavender Town. We're going to switch over to Eevee here. Now, I want to do this to Eevee immediately. I held out just because I didn't want to ruin the suspense. But what I want to do with Eevee right away, I want to go over here, I want to use my Thunderstone. Congratulations, your Eevee evolved into Jolteon. Okay, so what I mentioned about Pokemon stop learning moves after you evolve them, this is not true about Eevee. Eevee has so many different evolutions that it has so many different move sets that it gets. So it will not stop learning moves. So I'm going to teach it Shockwave since it missed out on its only electric type move that it learns for a very long time at level 16. It will learn Thunder Shock. However, we got it at level 25, so I need to teach it Shockwave right now. So now it's actually worth something. So it may have been kind of smart to leave Eevee as a normal type as we're going through a place with ghost types. However, he didn't have anything other than normal type moves. I know that Frustration TM I taught him it's just kind of going to waste now, but I don't have much of a problem with that. I didn't really care for Frustration anyway. So, be gone! Word I don't know, spirit. I've probably heard it. I just never seen it spelled. Yeah, when I play Pokemon, I don't read a whole lot. Alright, so we got Ghastly here. Ghastly, again, I've told you about this whole line. It's the only ghost type in this entire game. Well, maybe you can get some of the 2nd gen and 3rd gen Pokemon later, but as far as 1st generation goes, it's the only ghost type you're going to be getting your hands on. So we defeated Patricia. Whew, the spirit left! Okay. Yeah. They have a lot of interesting things to say. After all, they are channelers, or spirit mediums. I don't know why they went with channeler. I don't know if it's like sensitive to American culture or something. I'm moving Shockwave up here so I don't accidentally use frustration. I don't know if they were being sensitive to American culture, that saying a spirit medium would be, it's like too much for the public to handle, or kids shouldn't be, they shouldn't know about spirit mediums. I don't know, but I play Phoenix Wright, so I know plenty about spirit mediums. However, that's a nice spirit medium, not a mean one like most people would think. Yeah, I choose not to associate myself with that kind of stuff. Alright, let's see here. Except for Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright, Spirit Mediums is completely okay, because that's such an awesome game. Go up here, challenge this person. This is going to be a whole lot of fighting. However, since I skipped the entirety of the gym, well, except since I'm leaving in that one video, I think, most of the gym, since I skipped most of the gym, you're going to see all of these battles up in here. It's going to be fight after fight after fight with Ghastly in its evolved form. Haunter. I will say that if you are looking for a way to challenge the next gym and you just really don't have an answer for it, then it might be a good idea to go ahead and pick up one of these Ghastlies here. Start training it up right now. It's funny because this is actually a strategy recommended in the anime. Ash tries to challenge the, I believe it's Saffron Gym? I don't remember the name of the town. He tries to challenge the gym, but he completely fails. So they say, you should go to the Lavender Town, go to Pokemon Tower, and catch a ghost Pokemon. Well, he does that, and I kind of find it, I really like it when they give you hints on how to beat the game in the anime itself. If you watch the TV show, it's just a hint on how to beat the game. I can't think of... There's something else that did that. There's a trailer. Oh, it's Takeshi's Challenge. That's right. If you haven't seen JonTron's video of Takeshi's Challenge, it's basically this incredibly hard game made by this Japanese man who's done basically everything. He decided to make a video game, like, for the Genesis, I think, the Sega Genesis. And the only reason it's terrible is it's near impossible. If it had better controls and better direction, then it might be a good game. But it doesn't, so it's not really a good game. But my point here is, they give you a hint on how to beat the game in the trailer. I haven't seen it, because I haven't seen the trailers. I only watched the JonTron video and left it at that. But he said that there's a hint buried in the trailers on how to beat the game, just because they knew it was going to be such a hard game. I thought it was pretty cool, and I wish things would... If there's a spin-off TV show I wish they would do more of that, because that's just... It's cool to intermingle things and make it all one big universe. So I'm going to beat this person, and in the next episode, we'll go up those stairs. Paula. I'm actually shocked to see how well this Jolteon is just demolishing these Ghastlies. Like, I say that now and it probably won't one-shot it. No, it did. I don't understand. I've hardly used Jolteon, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna murder everything for you, bro. Don't worry. Like, Vulpix wasn't that way, and I love Vulpix. But, man, Jolteon, I'm gonna have to name you something cool for that reason. I will come up with a cool name. Probably not by the next episode, but I will come up with, like, a name that makes Jolteon sound like he's some kind of freaking awesome murder cannon or something. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.